Hello and welcome back to your English 5 a day on the English Like a Native podcast. This is your short daily dose of English listening so that you can expand and enrich your vocabulary through story, which is the best way to do it. My name is Anna. And this is week 7, day 2 of our story following Gabriel, who is currently in Edinburgh. Yesterday, Gabriel arrived in Scotland and caught a striking, awe-inspiring view of Edinburgh Castle. Today, he begins exploring the Royal Mile and quickly realises that the language sounds a little different here. As always, supporting materials for today's lesson can be found at www.joinelan.com/plus. Let's begin with a snapshot. As Gabriel orders breakfast, he hears words like we, Bonnie and I. The waitress calls him laddie and jokes that he's not from here, someone from out with Scotland. All right, I think that we need to head into today's vocabulary breakdown. We're going to have a close look at some very Scottish words today, starting with the word wee. Wee, W-E-E. Wee means something small or little, and this is used mostly in Scotland, but also in northern parts of England as well. For example, I'll just have a wee coffee. I'll just have a small coffee. I'll just have a wee coffee. Next, we have the word bonnie. Bonnie, we spell this B-O-N-N-I-E. If something is bonny, then it's beautiful, attractive, or very good. For example, it's a bonny day today. Next, we have the word I. I, spelt A-Y-E. A-Y-E, I. This means yes. For example, aye, that's right. Next, we have the words, I'm going to give you two here, laddie and lassie. Laddie and lassie. So these are words for a young man, a laddie, or a young woman, a lassie. So think of lad and lass. We have laddie and lassie. For example, how are you today, laddie? You could even join all the words together. Aye, she was a wee bonny lassie. Yes, she was a small, pretty girl. Aye, she was a wee bonny lassie. Okay, the final word I'm going to give to you today is out with. Out with. O-U-T-W-I-T-H. Out with. Out with means outside of. Outside of. For example, he's from out with the city. Okay, so all these words you'll find in Scotland. I want you to listen carefully as you'll hear them very naturally in today's story. So let's head over there right now and find out how Gabriel's getting on. As soon as he got off the train, Gabriel wandered down the famous Royal Mile, looking for some breakfast. He saw the word tatty on a board outside a cafe, and he smiled to himself. He knew the English adjective tatty, which meant in poor condition. He'd learnt this when someone had commented on the state of his scarf. He had used it to secure his boot sole in order to get down Mam Tor in the Peak District. He was also a big fan of the legendary French filmmaker Jacques Tati. So he decided that this was definitely what he wanted to eat. At the counter, he asked what a tatty scone was.
A tatty scone is fried mashed potatoes and flour.
The waitress replied. Gabriel was relieved that he could understand her accent. She added,
Oh, it's a bonny thing to have with a wee bit of bacon and eggs.
Bonnie? Oui?
Asked Gabriel, wondering whether she was trying to speak French to him.
Aye, bonny. It means good, well, more than good. And we means little, in case you're worried.
So it's good clan?
Gabriel asked, remembering what he learnt during his disorientating experience in a Liverpool cafe.
Aye, laddie. They bad for someone out with Scotland.
While he was waiting for his order, Gabriel made a quick note on his mobile before he forgot this new language. Bonnie was like bon in French. I seemed to be like oui in French, but we in Edinburgh meant little. And what was it the waitress called him? Ah, laddie. He typed it into an app and listened to the definition. Laddie is Scottish for young man. Just then the waitress came over again.
Aye, that's right. Laddie for a young man. Lassie for a young woman. Here's your tatty scone. Enjoy your scran.
Gabriel tucked into his Scottish breakfast with great gusto. Okay, let's pause there and bring today's Scottish expressions back into focus. I'm going to recap those words and I'd like you to repeat out loud after me as I introduce each one. Here we go. Ready? We. This means something small or little. Next, repeat after me. Bonny. Yes, this means something beautiful, attractive, or very good. Next, I. This simply means yes. Next, we have laddie. Or for a female, lassie. Fantastic. This is a young man, a laddie, or a young lady, a lassie. And finally, out with. Fantastic. This means outside of. And remember, all of these terms are particularly for Scotland or some northern areas of England. Wonderful. So, breakfast is finished, but Edinburgh has more than language surprises waiting for Gabriel. Tomorrow, as Gabriel walks the Royal Mile, the atmosphere of the city begins to affect him, and we explore 5 words for describing powerful emotions and reflective moments. That's all from me for today. I do hope you will join me again tomorrow. Remember, I release episodes every day of the working week from Monday to Friday, so set your alarm and be sure to come back. If you're following on YouTube, then be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Until tomorrow, take good care of yourself and goodbye.